Hello, I'm Ada Hasloecher with the Divorce and Family Mediation Center, and today I want to follow up on my last video about the marital home. You know, every industry has certain expressions that they use, and in the real estate industry, when they talk about the sale of the home and what people will end up with after they sell their home, that is known as the net sale proceeds. So what does that actually look like? So in mediation, we talk about the marital home and whether or not the house is either going to be sold or there's going to be a refinancing by one spouse or the other in order to buy out the other one's share of equity in the home. But before we can get to that actual number, we have to talk about all the other creditors that have to be paid off from the sale or the refi before the parties will split the money. So what does that look like? Well, the creditors include the existing mortgage that has to get paid off. Maybe the parties have a home equity line of credit that has to be paid off. You've got the closing costs and the broker's fees and, you know, everybody else who's got their hand in your pocket when you close on the sale or the refi on the house. I have a number of couples who have a lot of joint credit card debt, and they both agree that they're going to pay off all those debts from the sale of the house. And so once they've determined all the people who are going to be getting paid off at the closing, then they're left with what we call the net sale proceeds. And that is the number that they will split between them. Now, in a refinance, the numbers are pretty much the same with usually one exception. And that is that you're not paying a broker's fee, right? Because you're not selling the house, you're just doing a settlement on the house. So couples still have to figure out what they believe the fair market value is going to be on the house, because when you're selling it, the fair market value is whatever you're willing to take for the house. In a refi, you've got to figure out what you both believe is the fair market value. And there are a number of ways to do that. You can get a professional appraiser to do it. Sometimes the mortgage companies will do an appraisal on the house, or you can contact brokers in your area and find out what the houses in your area are going for and kind of come up with a number that both of you feel comfortable with. So these are a number of things that we discuss in the mediation, because at the end of the day, they both have to agree what they're going to do, how they're going to do it, in order to be able to move forward in what we consider an equitable, reasonable, and fair way that they feel is equitable, reasonable, and fair. So come to my table. Let's discuss this very, very important topic, because generally the marital home is one of the biggest assets that couples are going to be dividing. Ada Hasloecher, Divorce and Family Mediation Center. Thank you.